Hi, this is Audrey with Travels with Audrey with some information about languages and communication. I personally feel that it's important to learn a couple of words of the local language of the country you're traveling to, or key phrases to make a good impression, can also prove to be helpful and will go a long way to show the locals that you're trying. If you are in major cities and major centers where they get a lot of visitors and a lot of English-speaking people, yes, you will find those that are involved in the travel and tourism industry that speak English. But if you're traveling, actually either walking in a neighborhood that is not necessarily close to the tourist attractions, or if you're traveling through small towns and villages, you're going to more often than none encounter people who do not speak English. In Europe, most Europeans will speak up to 4 different languages because of the proximities to the other countries around them. For Italy in particular, just a little bit of a background on language within Italy. When Italy was unified in 1861, the Italian language as we know it today was actually only a literary language, which Dante from Florence, who wrote the Divine Comedy, wrote in the Tuscan dialect that we today know as Italian. In Italy today, as we know it, the northwestern part, the Valley of Aosta, the second official language is French. In the northeastern part of Italy, in the Alto Adige or Südtirol, that second language, official language, is German. In the Friuli Venezia Giulia area, in the northeastern part of Italy, the second official language is Friulano. As a matter of fact, that's one of the languages that my husband speaks since he was born and raised in Friuli Venezia Giulia. In Italy, the number of individual languages listed are 34. These are living languages. And then we also have a lot of different dialects. A dialect, by the way, is a version of a language that is distinct, but that can be understood by most of the speakers of that language. English tends to have regional accents rather than dialects. And you have to remember, just like as you're looking at an Etruscan tomb, which is 2,200 years old, or a Roman ruin, which is 1,900 years old, these languages that are being spoken, or these dialects that are spoken in Italy, are actually as old as them. So these are ancient languages that the people of the regions and the towns are still speaking to this day. So if you're walking around Venice, you're not going to hear Italian. When they are speaking to one another, they are speaking Venetian, a Venetian dialect. And most of these languages and dialects within Italy, they do not understand one another. Okay, so you have to keep that in mind, that what's unifying them is the Italian language itself, but people speak many other languages or dialects within Italy. When you're walking into a store, not a department store, but any store or restaurant or smaller mom and pop place, it is always extremely polite to say buongiorno. And when you're leaving, to say arrivederci. That is the polite way. You don't just walk into a store and don't say hello or leave without saying goodbye. Another little tip on that, actually, when you are shopping and you're going to a market, you cannot just grab the fruit and the vegetables like we do. In Italy, actually, when you're going to those, they actually usually provide you with a plastic glove that you put on, and you handle the fruit and vegetables and then put them in the bag, and then off you go. So if you're going to an open-air market, you ask the gentleman or the lady who is selling you the fruits and vegetables to please, and you just point to what it is that you would like. You don't just arbitrarily just touch. The same as a store. If you're walking in and you see a nice piece of glass or a piece of jewelry, you look at the person who's in the store working, and you say, "Can I please touch?" That is the polite way of doing things, or they will come over and help you. Now, they're not going to be on top of you like they do over here. They will give you your space, and then when you require help, they will come and help you out. Other words to know are, for example, the word prego. Prego means 2 different things. It means please, but it also means welcome. Scusi means excuse me. We did already cover buongiorno, arrivederci. The word ciao is not used for everyone. It's a way to say goodbye or hello to friends and family. The Italian culture is very formal in its language and its behavior. I mean, yes, they're very warm and very accommodating and very helpful, but there is a bit of formality. So that's why it's important to remember that you can't just say ciao to just anyone. So just make sure you say buongiorno, arrivederci. There are many other words that I think would be important to use while you're there. They're very simple, and I've actually put them together on a blog. And also when you are traveling on one of our tours, I do provide that as part of your pre-information packet before you leave, so you have those words handy when you're out and about without your tour manager. It's easy to contact me. You can check out my website, send me an email, or give me a call. I'd love to chat with you.